Well, from time to time, after trying to regain a little composure, and it's all in the book, I went back out and opened the freezer. And this thing would scream at me, and then stop, and then look at me. And then from time to time, it would get out of the freezer on its own and sit right next to it. And then it would climb back in the freezer and close the lid. And what that meant to me was that apparently it liked the cold.
Any video of that?
I did videotape that. I did have still photographs of that, but I no longer do.
So you think that the person who raided your house might have got hold of the alien?
Well, there was one thing left. When I went to the garage and found the freezer gone, there were small footprints across the cement floor that looked like frost.
Okay.
And they went to the wall and stopped. And that's all I know.
Okay. Thank you for that. And on behalf of that gentleman who popped a question to pass on to you, he said, what do you think happened to the obelisk? Who took it away, if anyone?
I don't have an answer for that.
It probably returned to its source.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I don't have all the answers. I am not an authority. I am only here to say what happened to me and what has happened since. You folks have 30-plus years of examining this material. I had 9 days, and it's a big difference. I need help from you guys, and I appreciate the support that all of you have given me to let me tell my story. Yes?
My name is Charlotte Lefevre. I'm coordinator for the Seattle Art Bell Chat Club, and we've been following your story very closely. And I do have a question. On the bracelet that was placed with the entity, you said you wrapped with the body. If I can ask why it wasn't photographed and presented at the same time when you first unwrapped and videotaped the entity, and why was it presented much later?
Well, it just happened in chronological order that I had taken it out when I brought the body in the house the first time.
You said you wrapped it with the body, you threw it in?
I threw it in and wrapped it up.
And
when I went back to the freezer the first time, after I'd brought it home, I unwrapped it, saw that the creature was not my dog, and simply taken it out.
You thought the body you had wrapped was your dog?
At the first time, yes.
You were not
You weren't
aware?
listening, Charlotte. Okay.
I've already explained that.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Next question, please.
Dr. Reed, I wish to thank you with all my heart for what you've done and what you are doing. I thank you for having the balls to stand up against these sons of bitches that have been fucking off our world. And it's time we all stand up and face the full truth of what the hell has been done to us and what is being done to us and who they are and who the bastards are behind it.
That's right.
I myself have gone through similar things that you have gone through. I spent 6.5 years in prison, held illegally by our government as they tried to turn me into a vegetable. I have much information for you and for your friend there, and I wish to speak with you at your convenience after this meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you,
folks,
sir.
you had better pay attention to this man, what he's saying, because it's a short step from him to you. And these sons of bitches will kill every one of you to shut you up so that they can pull their one world takeover over. And it's going to cost you all your lives and total extinctions if you don't wake up and see what the hell's coming down the road.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Danny.
Yes, I definitely would like to thank you for bringing us so close to the truth. Many of us came here specifically to see this presentation. I had a chance to speak with you along the way, and I came to the conclusion yesterday, after spending only 15 minutes with you, I didn't need to see the video. I believed you. And I think that anybody who takes the time to know you would believe you just on your sincerity. And I don't know if anyone else shares that or if anybody else did that. But
Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, I don't expect anyone to believe me. All I wanted was a chance to tell you what happened to me and to tell you that I don't think this should happen to anybody, let alone people who have nothing to gain and everything to lose. And it's just not right.
We're going to have to move this along, folks, so...
I just have one very
Okay.
short question.
Quick.
What do you think, do you have a theory or does the Alliance have a theory as to why the entity was at that particular place?
No, I don't. I don't know why he was there. I don't know what he was doing. I know that the Alliance is going to roll out the hardware one of these days. And they're going to prove it to everyone. And there's a reason why they're waiting. This is an educational process. We need to wake up and see that there are some different things in our world than what we've always been told. Things are not the way that we've always thought they should be or were. It's going to break down all of the barriers, and we're going to have a rude awakening soon.
Again, thank you for being so brave.
Thank you.
I have a statement to make for you, Dr. Reed, and everyone up here, and I'm sure that I speak for everyone in the room. I would like to address any government members who may be here or may be listening to this video at some future time. Give it up, guys. It's already out. 20 million people on Art Bell have heard this. 200 or 300 people in this room have seen it. And if anything happens to any one of the 3 people up here, we and many other people will hold the more despicable part of our government responsible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
You had said when first took the specimen out of the blanket, did you immediately try to disrobe it? I mean, that would be my first or
No, it
anyone
was on the
else's,
second
too.
examination that the
No.
cut was made.
You have to
Being a
understand.
doctor, you would disrobe anything to fully, I mean, to me, the mouth,
Actually,
the
he
feet,
tried.
the hands.
He tried that later.
First of all, I'm a psychologist.
Yeah, no, no.
Right, but you do,
Okay,
you know,
so
things
the only-
like most of us undress the thing. It's dead, you know, and
Okay.
you want to get down.
I had no inkling of wanting to get barely near it, let alone undress it.
Well, you had 9 days, and you eventually did get it on tape, you said, or where you tried to cut
Cut it.
Yes.
the outfit and that
Yes.
it did seal.
Okay.
And that was disappeared.
That is gone.
And why is certain material saved and others, I don't understand.
Saved? It was
Yeah,
stolen.
important.
It was stolen.
Right, it was stolen. How
was
come the rest
taken.
wasn't, though? That's what
Because I hid it all over the world.
Why
I
wouldn't
sent
you hide
it away.
the important
I divided it.
factors?
I divided it into groups.
It's just a question,
Yes.
that's all.
I'm
Everyone
sorry,
should be
I'm
open-minded. I
sorry.
don't disbelieve anything.
I
fine.
divided.
Everyone should be in love here. That's
I,
not fair.
let me answer
We're in
her
America.
question.
It's a talk.
So we all know. I
share.
divided it into groups, and I sent it away to preserve any of it I could. I had a feeling that it was, before very long, somebody was going to grab me or everything I had. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
It's all in the
I'm
book.
going to buy the book.
Thank
I
you.
am. Thank
By the
you.
way, somebody mentioned to me that we only have 10 copies left. That's not correct. I have 150 copies left. I don't know how many of you are going to be able to get it, but if we run out today, then I'm going to give you an address.
And in regard to something that was on the website, that we only sold 15 books, I don't think so.
Okay. For those who would like to write it down, I'll give it to you now. It's JR-Spectrum, SPECTRUM, P.O. Box 16007, again 16007, Seattle, Washington The zip is 98